Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Epic Trials for Suncrest. I ran through all of these back here. Different strat maybe for that. But we're into the Epic Trials now. We got Sunbird, deal scatter damage boosted by my life, die and rise from the ashes, summon a firestorm when an ally dies. We got High Priestess Chaska, deal damage to all enemies boosted by yellow gems, bless all yellow allies. Conjure a light storm when my turn begins. So you're probably going to have a light storm the entire time. Totec is 12 yellow brown. It is gain armor and barrier myself. If a storm is active, barrier all other allies. We have a 25% spell and skull reduction, and another light storm. Teska is 12 green, purple. Give life and attack to an ally. Cleanse them. If the ally uses red mana, give them 3 magic. It's got the deal double skull damage for Strix, but I think there's only one Strix enemy, so that's not really noteworthy. Pretty sure there's only one Strix enemy. As far as the enemies go, it could get devoured if you're a beast. I don't know if we have any beasts, do we? We do. Our first troop is a beast. I guess if you get really unlucky, you could get devoured, but that's the first thing that's going to die. No big deal. Destroy a column, deal damage to the first enemy. Another one hitting the first enemy. Summon a random storm. We don't use blue, that kind of stinks. It's not too bad there. But, yeah, this thing would probably be the only thing that's going to get you. You want to get that out of there as soon as possible. All right, so there's a couple different ways to do this one. Almost everything on our team has value and does something, so you're going to be casting all of them. I went with Sunbird, High Priestess, Chaska, Totec, Teska, just to get done quicker with the early battles. I don't know if I'm going to switch this around. We'll see when I do level 300. That's what we do. I'm doing the first Epic Trial battle, then I'm going to do level 300, and then we'll do 350 on the live stream on Wednesday. But I use this now, and maybe I tweak it by 300. You got to stay tuned. But I'm thinking Sunbird up top because it dies and rises from the ashes. So if it takes any kind of damage, you can just cast it and bring it right back. And it comes back with the same stats. It's freaking awesome. High Priestess Chaka in second just to, be helping out with the damage. Sunbird actually hits pretty hard, and it does scatter damage, so once you get rid of an enemy, it's going to hit even harder. It's going to distribute the damage amongst the enemies. So every time you kill an enemy, it hits harder and harder. And it's going to end up, for me, it was hitting for like 180 scatter damage, I guess, which isn't crazy, but it's higher than her, pretty much. She's never going to have a bunch of yellow on the board, so she can't get any boost, really. But she blesses all yellow allies, and there's 2 yellow allies there. Totec will barrier your whole team because you'll have a storm active the entire time. So you want to cast him whenever you have him. It'll protect your Sunbird from taking damage so it can continue to do higher scatter damage because it's like based off its life. And then Teska. This might be the fastest way. I've yet to decide, but giving attack to your first ally and then using skulls is definitely a good way to go. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to switch my team up. I definitely like the Sunbird up top, but I'm thinking about maybe... The only problem is if you put Teska in front of High Priestess Chaska, it's then totally blocked unless you move Totec down, maybe, I guess. I don't know. I could do that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't feel like... What do we do then? I'm thinking about... We just need Totec behind, but it's like I want the Totec. The barrier seems like it's more defensive, and we need the more defensive stuff. But you could go like that, and then at least High Priestess Chaska gets yellow. I'm going to try this, because I did lose Sunbird in the last fight. I think I'm going to go with this. And then as far as medals, could go with all Nisha. You know how it goes. Yeah, I guess. All Nisha. And, let's try it. Let's see what happens. On the fly. Let's go. So we just hope we don't get devoured by that first enemy. That'd be the worst thing that could happen. Oh, wow, I got a Dragonite Gnome, which is great. And it replaced the first one, so sorry about this. But I'm happy. I got all that yellow. Did it not switch my team up? It didn't switch my team up. That's dumb. Well, I guess we're going to see how this works. We got her... She doesn't hit super hard, but let's cast it anyway. Maybe. I was going all in purple and red because I wanted to keep casting the Sunbird. You don't want to let it die. Do whatever you can do to not have the Sunbird die. That'd be my advice. That's definitely the advice. Whether you go with the skulls with the attack, whether you go with chip damage with High Priestess Chaska and Sunbird, whatever you're doing, just make sure you don't lose your Sunbird. So we're going to do everything we can to not lose this Sunbird. And watch as it comes back in. Let's get it up if we can. Let's go with green. You just don't want to let them have skulls, like always. And we need red and purple. Here it is. Okay, they're going to hit me. Okay, now watch. We have 42 armor, 136 life. Let's cast it. Now we have 107 and 35. We gained, and we got to hit them. All right, let's take red again. Just keep that Sunbird, if you can have it fully charged as much as possible. And if not, I was kind of toe-teching, but I guess we can Tezca. Ooh, skulls would hurt. Ow, skulls hurt. Let's try to get it back up. There we go. Don't hit me! Alright, cool. Now I gotta cast it, because I want to get it back to full health. So let's go. There it goes, back to full health again. It got hit. Let's do this. Give it some life. Give it some attack. I mean, you might be better served giving attack to, like, High Priestess Chaska there or something else, because you're going to lose the Sunbird. It's going to lose that attack. But you're also giving it life so it can hit harder, so I don't know. If I do that, they're going to get... Let's do this. Just get the freaking Sunbird up. Don't let it die. If the Sunbird doesn't die, you win. So as long as you want it fully charged. And it's like right now I don't even want to cast it yet because it hasn't barely taken any damage and it's got extra attack right now. So let's do this. Do that. There, now it took a hit. So let's do this. I don't even know if it gained there. Oh, it did gain. It did gain. It's got up over 242 instead of like 168. So it gained. We got to get them up again. Anytime you have red and purple, I would just grab it. We just took another hit. I want to take that purple, but I don't want them to get skulls, so let's take the skulls. Got a kill. They brought in a Dragonet, of course. All right, we got Toe Tech. That's good. That'll protect our Sunbird. Let's do it. You're always going to have a storm, so it's always going to barrier your whole team. So now let's do this too. Give it life and attack. I feel like Sunbird is the key to victory. Sunbird's the key to victory. I almost don't even want to cast High Priestess Chaska. What are we, frozen? Yeah, we're frozen. Bang, hit them with skulls. It's unfortunate they... Oh, it's almost dead. Let's go. Oh, no, it's not up. Oh, what do? We got to get it up. No. Oh, let's do this. Give it a barrier. All right, come on, Sunbird. Get up now. Get up now. Come on. No! No! That happened last fight. I might be screwed here. The one thing I told y'all not to do. Alright, so now we're treating High Priestess Chaska as our, don't let it die. It's our only damage dealer now. We can give it a bunch of attack. We can still win this. No red. Alright, yellow. If they didn't bring in the Dragonet, like you'd think a Dragonite Gnome would be a good thing. But otherwise they wouldn't have had a summon, and we would have been cool. We'd have been working on that second enemy. We're still working on the first one. We really need to get the other dudes up, I feel. There we go. Get a barrier. I got all this yellow. Probably should have casted, though. Take the skulls, get a kill. Okay, now we gotta take the skulls again. Oh! Kill that. Alright, barrier. We got 3 HP on our damage dealer. We're gonna have to keep it barriered. Let's do that. Brown, green. Brown and green is what I'm going for, if I can. Come on, baby. Guess yellow. I just don't want them to get skulls. I guess that's all we got, though. Alright, cool. Bang. Boom. Brown and green. This is just the first battle. Let's do this. Barrier. I forget if we had it already or not. That sucks. We win. I mean, I don't know. I think that worked out. It just we lost a troop and I didn't want to. I got 20 Dragonite. Alright, so here's the real thing. I'm going to continue. I'm going to have to do 2 harder battles in between what you see and don't see. and I'll be back for 300. Maybe I'll change my mind. If I lose or something, I'll change my mind. If I don't lose and it continues to win, I'm probably not going to change my mind. But you will see here in a second when I come back, and you don't even know that I'm gone. I'm going to do these two, and I'll be right back, and I'll let you know if I changed anything on the team. Alright, I made one change. I changed to Seasons, Medal of Seasons, but I kept the team the same. It is getting harder and harder, and I was kind of wrong about the Sunbird being the most important part of your team. Most important part of your team is Totec plus Tezca. So I lost Sunbird and High Priestess Chaska in the last fight, level 275. And I was able to win because I had Totec and Tezca. And I just kept casting Tezca onto Totec. And, you know, Totec was doing barrier. Tezca was giving Totec life. Totec was giving itself armor. By the time I won, Totec had like 600 armor, life, and attack. So I kind of like the little buffer having these two up here. But if you want to put it in a different order, I totally understand. Like if you want to go straight all out, like offense, maybe Totec and Tezca up top. But I'd be afraid to lose them. But the problem here is if Chupacabra gets skulls, it does double skull damage versus beasts, and your Sunbird is a beast. So I almost want to put it in a different slot, because it's getting crushed with the skulls in the first hit. I don't know. I'm going to keep it the way it is, though, because I have been winning. So let's go and see what happens. If I lose here, maybe I switch it, but I haven't so far. So we just got to make sure maybe we go all in on Totec and Tezca. Like, we got a big old brown here. Oh, man, there's skulls in two different spots. We're screwed. We're going to lose our Sunbird right off Jump Street, no matter what. Alright, there it goes, but at least you get to see what happens here. It's like, if I'm going to lose it right away, I should probably put it in a different slot. But maybe this will teach y'all. I don't always know exactly everything. I'm pretty good at these, but, like, I shouldn't have took purple there. But maybe you'll learn something off of my battles that'll help you. Alright, we need Totec. That'll probably give them skulls. And we got Tezca, that's good. I need Totec, though. Dang it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we need Tezca, or Totec. Come on. Brown. Can we do it now? 1, 2, 3, yes. Oh, it fell further. Alright, we gotta cast it. I'm going to keep Chaska up as long as I can, even though it's Totec and Tezca doing the bulk of the work here. Let's try to get Totec back up. Brown and green is what you want. Right, we got him again. She's not. Okay, so let's get her barrier again. Alright, now we need purple. Purple and green. Maybe get Totec back up. Alright, and we're still barriered. We need Totec now. Ah, poop. Alright, we do this. Got the skulls. Gonna hit pretty hard. Got a kill. She still has her barrier. You just gotta keep checking on it. Keep checking on that barrier. We need green or purple. We don't have it. Alright, now... Oh, of course! It's okay, though. This is what I'm saying. Like, that gives you time to, you know, have them barriered, at least. So they'll be barriered when it's their turn to win. So I'm going to go with, go like this. We're going to start building him up. He's going to give himself armor. He's going to give himself life. And she's going to give him attack. It should be okay, as long as we keep going back and forth here. Like, make sure he's barriered. And keep giving them attack and life and everything. They would quit. Alright, now what? Got this. Alright, he's not barriered now. So let's do it, just to make sure. Then we'll do that. Alright, we gotta get him back up. Yellow and brown. That will not be good. This is okay. Course! Oh! It's okay, though. Is this thing doing any weird? Oh, no! It's got the 50% to ignore. Barrier. Purple purple. Do this. Kill that. Get it out of here. Once them two are out of here, you're pretty good. Like I said, I haven't lost yet. So this is working for me. If you think you can tweak it and make it better. I just like the whole buffer zone for the Totec and Tesca. Instead of getting them, maybe they don't have barrier. You put them up top, maybe they don't get barrier quick enough. And maybe they get hit too hard and they die. I'm already talking and I'm not even done yet. Of course! I need barrier. Yellow and brown. Gotta get that back on. There we go. Now, while we have barrier, we can get... they're gonna get skulls out of that, maybe? They won't if I do this. Alright, they might not have, but I just wanted to play it careful there. Skulls are great. Crushing their faces in. Crushing their faces in. 238. We need to get Totec. And we do this. Barrier. We do that. All kinds of stuff. Let's get them back up just to make sure. Brown and yellow. Taking skulls. Brown and yellow. There's more brown. He's up again. So now we have our barrier in case we need it. So now we can get green and purple. Green and purple, baby. Let's go. If you got nothing, you can cast Totec because he gives himself armor, which is fine. Up now he don't have a barrier, but it's okay. I don't think this thing can instant kill us anyway. And he just gave us skulls and probably the win. Bang! So, that is my advice. If you have a different way, put it in the comments, and I'm sure you're going to mix up the order a little bit or something. I'm trying to think. Like, the Sunbird gets destroyed on first turn, so you almost might as well put it lower down on the team. Maybe switch it with High Priestess Chaska. Just to make sure it can take one hit. And then your Sunbird can keep coming back and back and back. I don't think it's good in first slot just because of that Chupacabra. So if I had to redo this, I'd probably go like that. Which isn't a big deal. But then you're going to be losing her. As long as you still have a Light Storm, though. I don't know. I think that's good. I would go with this. And then you're kind of like giving the Sunbird a little bit of time, so maybe you can kill Chupacabra before it kills your Sunbird with skulls. But I do like these two down here, so I wouldn't move these two. I like them down here because, you know, that gives them time to make sure they have barrier before these two die. But it's up to you. If you can get that Tesga, if you want the Tesga up higher so it gets mana quicker, so you can start casting it on stuff, that's fine too. I'm just going with what won for me, and that's what won for me. On the last battle, I'm most likely going to go like this, though, just by the way, so I can not get crushed in one hit on my Sunbird. But yeah, I don't know. You guys, you got to see some battles. I gave you some advice. I don't think the Sunbird is as important as I thought it was at first, but maybe in second slot it'll do a little bit better. It's really the Totec and the Tesca combo that are doing the bulk of the killing and the surviving and the winning. So that's what I would say. If you lose these two, you're still fine. Just keep casting Totec, then cast Tesca on Totec. Keep your barrier on, and then keep casting Tesca on Totec. Keep your barrier on, keep casting Tesca on Totec. And by the time you're down to those two anyway, you're gonna be you're probably killed at least Chupacabra, and then you just kill the Eagle Owl. You're good. You're fine. So I like it. I like these two together. Just focus on these two. Focus on these two. And, yeah, if you want to do a different order, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to lose Totec or Tesca early, so I don't know if I'd put them in first slot. And I'd rather have at least get that barrier before they start getting hit. So it can have a little buffer zone so you can start building them up and stuff like that. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Whatever gets it done, let me know. If you beat it, if you beat 350, let me know what you used and maybe you did something different. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Get about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.